These are my memoirs, and this is all true. Dreams and Nightmares. Introduction. 8 billion people in this world, I said as the young man pointed the gun at my face, and you picked me to try to rob? I knew his friend was behind me, ready to hit me again. I grinned and shook my head. You made a really bad choice. You fool, the guy behind me shouted. He's gonna kill you. Great, I said. Put me out of my misery. I got a laugh from the guy with the gun. Bruh, you said put me out of my misery. The guy behind me chuckled also. That's when the car pulled up and stopped. We were blocking a one-way side street off Harford Road, and this car was trying to get past us. They honked their horn. Hey, I said, looking into the black tinted windows of the black sedan. I had no idea who was behind them. These guys are trying to rob me. I waved my hands, but the black tinted windows ignored me. The guy with the gun stepped out of the way and let the car pass. And then we took our positions again. That's when I knew he wasn't actually going to shoot me. I tried to flag down a few cars driving by on Harford Road and no one stopped. No one's helping you, the guy with the gun said. I'm not the one who needs help, I responded. Just give us your bread and we're done. I told you, I said, I don't have any. This was true. I wasn't about to give them my cell phone. Look, I got 4 young kids. I don't care, the guy with the gun said. I think he thought I was trying to appeal to his humanity, but I was really explaining why I was so tired and didn't feel like dealing with his crap. I was tired, exhausted actually, and I was angry. Years of being bullied as a kid, heartbreak after heartbreak, chronic illness, drug and alcohol addiction, bipolar disorder, deaths of friends and family members, death of my father, my mother's eroding memory, my wife coming out of the closet, separation, divorce, taking care of 4 young kids on my own, almost losing our home, almost losing my job, barely scraping by financially and drowning, and everything else in my life was boiling my blood with anger. It had been simmering for so long. Anger at the world, anger at the universe, anger at God, and anger at Mary Jane. Yes, every hero has an MJ, and I fell in love with mine, like so many others have before me, and like so many will after me. And then she was gone. And I was left lonely, bitter, but mostly just angry. All that overflowed like magma, and finally, after everything that happened, it exploded. After all I'd been through, I wasn't about to let these punks get away with this. I middle inside blocked the guy's gun and he fired into the ground. I hit him with a compact, powerful hook to his jaw. I back kicked the guy behind me, hitting him in his lower abdomen groin area. Then I took a few steps back, keeping them both in front of me, moving closer to the one with the gun to take away his range advantage. And as I stood in my fighting stance, they looked at one another and ran across Harford Road towards the trees on the other side. I picked up my glasses, which had fallen into the street during the altercation that preceded the recounted events. As they ran, I shouted, "You two are lucky you knocked my glasses off, or you'd both be bleeding in the street right now." So let's rewind to the beginning. I'm going to explain everything that happened that led up to this, but I'm going to start way back at the very beginning. And then I'm going to talk about what happened after and what's happening now. But that story's still being written by fate, by God, and by me. And sorry, I don't think this one's going to have a happy ending. Maybe bittersweet at best.